All right, Brakday Howard, Brakday Hoshai, Brakday Howard, Brakday Hoshai, Kalpalai Howbach Hoshai, Bachin Hawakakadash. Double honor to the elder apostle, great Milton Wu Will, the stereotype taking the oxygen that put to the truth across the four corners of the earth, to the spirit and power Howbach Hoshai, that the hope will let. Salutations to the Israelite foreigner that scattered among all the nations throughout the four corners of the earth that believe in the name of Yahweh, Bahashim Hoshai. And shalom to the sister and family that tune into the Gospels that preach around the whole world. Peace and mercy unto you, and who the world inwardly called God, his name is Yahweh. And who the world inwardly called Jesus Christ, his name is Yahweh Shai. The Hebrew Israelite that consists of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, and those who line the synagogue back to one of the 12 tribes of Israel due to the scattering among the nations. Now it's a video from the general that's in charge of the Operation Warp Speed for the military logistics of issuing out the vaccination shot once it becomes available, and it's where he have to stay.
All of America must receive vaccine.
Hold on, we'll get the volume. All right. Let's double check that one more time.
Within 24 hours, as I said. I think this is incredibly important. Fair and equitable distribution of the vaccine throughout the country simultaneously. There is no haves and have-nots. It is an equitable distribution, and we are driving hard to make sure that that happens.
So there you have it. And then I can pull this up. I've got article at. We can have an article tab here. Get the news now. Yeah, this is not a false. This is not a false story, okay? Because when you look at that article, the person did an article based on the book of a lady that's a part of Biden team now. She wrote the book, and basically the person, this is it right here. I'm pretty sure they ain't gonna put the link. This is it. No, that's not it. But pretty much just back to black, okay? So this could affect you, Jake, you so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, because they could be targeting after you, okay? They could be targeting after you. Operation Warp Speed. Let's go to the government website. It says Operation Warp Speed goal is to produce and deliver 300 million doses of safe and effective vaccine with the initial doses available by January 2021 as part of a broader strategy to accelerate the development, manufacturing, and distribution of COVID-19 vaccines, therapeutic, and diagnostic, collectively known as countermeasures. So you can read the rest of your own. A lot of people already know about it. They're just pretty much doing a touch up on it. All right, and this is how they're gonna come deliver these 300 million doses of vaccine to the military. Okay, to go after you, Jake. You still call nigga Latino and Native American. Okay, 'cause Esau is gonna come down. The so-called white man coming down with great wrath. All right, this is Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heaven, ye that dwell therein. Woe to the inhabitor of the earth and of the sea. All right, the people that dwell here on the earth. Why? Because why? Woe to the inhabitor? Because Revelation 3 tell you what. Revelation 3:10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation with the tripping of the people, the mark of the beast. All right, in Revelation 13, with the RFID chip, which shall come upon all the world. All right, so anybody can be tried with this tripping, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Okay, and that's what we're talking about. The end game with Esau coming down. All right, or the woe to the inhabitants of the earth. For the devil will come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So you know you have a short time, so that's why he created the Operation Warp Speed. So these things take years for vaccines to be developed, trial studies, all that type of stuff, case studies and stuff like that, before it's released to the public. But they're doing all this in less than a year. All right, that's why I call it Operation Warp Speed. And then you're gonna use the military because they know people are gonna resist or buck up against this. So they're gonna try to force you to take these by the strength of the military. All right, that's Luke 19:43. This is gonna come down with that great wrath. This is Luke 19:43. For the day shall come upon thee that thy enemy shall cast a trench about thee and compact thee round and keep thee in on every thought. And that could be with the martial law and all that. All right, the time of Jacob's trouble. 2 Ezra 15, 2 Ezra 15, Matthew 24, Luke 21, Mark 13. You look at the word Trent, okay? And Lord, I'm gonna do a video on this. This is Karak. That's the same word in the Revelation 13. The Greek word is karat, a pale or state, a palisade. All right, which is when you look at a syringe needle, it looked like a palisade, it looked like a stake, and that's Esau gonna come down with that. All right, at the modern day siege or Trent, he gonna come down and camp, come down upon you, Jake. Okay. So that's how Esau gonna come down with that great wrath, with the chipping. First thing to do with the vaccination, and then with the chipping you people. All right, the end game is to get you people microchip with the RFID chip, the mark of the beast in Revelation 13. That's the end game that Esau want to do in order to get his new world order established. But before that, he's gonna come down with that great wrath. He can try to chip you, or get you vaccinated and then chip you. All right, with that great wrath and cast a trench about these. And you people are gonna fall for it, or you people are gonna go into it, because you people are gonna want to keep your food stamp, Section 8. Lucky, whatever else government attention you get. Okay, I'm gonna do a video on that because this website talking about it's false. It's not false. All right, a guy did a video explaining the lady that's part of the cabinet of Joe Biden's team. She wrote that book on how they should withhold people food stamps if they don't take the vaccination. All right, so that's a whole nother lesson. So hey, Esau about to come down. All right, so you have to put your trust and faith in Yahweh Shai. All right, in order to sustain. When you're not taking this chip, this vaccination, you might lose your job, home, all sorts of things. Okay, so be it. Trust in Yahweh Shai. He'll take care of you. I just took the day my servants shall eat, my servants shall drink. Everybody else is thirsty and hungry. All right, so with that, shalom.